Nothing can stop me.
Run it up. Run it up.
And we are
Run it up.
underway from Miami. Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. Now this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, these two teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers. But the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Dancing to his left. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Finger licking good, special.
Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Jets, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope they'll recover.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Dolphins at 15-1 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Mariota.
This nigga can't make a throw, bro.
Incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was
Dang,
incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the
dude.
last shot that they take in this game.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mariota. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Sebastian Joseph Day drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Berrios. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 2nd and 9, Tua. That's out to Hill, right side complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he is going to have a Jets first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Well, let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on 3rd down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there. And he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the first down. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we? We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. They gave them an instant to react. It's a classic case of if you blink, you missed it. Off the line into the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Damn, what the?
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Tua going to run the sneak. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward.
No, sir!
He did not. They stop him.
He didn't do it!
Of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Here's Walker to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Y'all just running and ain't blocking nobody, bro. Like, the junk is crazy.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. At first glance, I wasn't sure he got it. Then I saw that spot. Definitely a 1st down.
So low, so
On
dope.
the other side, you dispute it a little bit, wouldn't you? Okay, if you're playing defense, are you sure he got there? But that's why they tell you all the time, don't just get what you need, get a little bit more.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Play action now. Mariota had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass.
It's a knockout ability,
now they're just a
I guess.
play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
You don't have a knockout ability, though.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams.
And
too much juice. It'll be out of bounds.
I'm so sick
Two
of it.
drives
I'm
will tell the
so
story of this
tired
game,
of
but you
Mariota,
absolutely
bro.
have to like how this
Tired
defense
of
has played
Mariota,
thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Tired of Mariota, bro.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, yes, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now Tua. And he's got his target handles. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they've been seeking.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Now the ball comes loose, but I think a Jet was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Tua going to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun, it's Tua. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're physical group, we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard
whatsoever.
If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give.
Why I can't drop back and just sit there?
Who can convert them into points?
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10. Mariota forced out to his left. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And he fires one that's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Two and now, 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. On 2nd down, it's Walker.
Didn't even touch him.
And he is met in his
Nobody even touched him.
Line of scrimmage. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try for
Still
the
didn't touch.
Walker. And he's got the first
Yo,
down
this
yardage before
blocking
he's
is
brought down
dead.
at the 42.
It's absolutely
Able to
kidding.
convert with a gain of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They go play action. Mariota. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, Mariota. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Walker is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard
Nigga beat
line.
instantly, man.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Walker
Nobody blocking.
But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
Bro, this game. Bro, this game is so terrible, bro. They not blocking people right in front of them.
This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now. 3rd and goal. They'll try and run Walker, and he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Down, Mariota steps away. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turn the ball over. Terrible.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll take over after that pretty clutch forced fumble as they begin inside their own 5-yard line.
Oh, look at, oh, that's terrible.
Free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
That's terrible. He had grabbed the nigga from. Come on, man. Still form, boom. Broke off a nigga that had him from behind, boom. Okay.
That would help open up this offense and widen this margin too. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it
Looking to pass. Tua. And that's to Amon-Ra St.
And y'all
Brown.
gave him.
And he is going to have a Jets first down.
Man, y'all giving him bullshit now, man.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. We've seen that before. Jeffrey Simmons making a stop behind the line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'm
sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Why are you?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Here's Tua. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Tua on 4th down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big play there for Miami. 57 yards. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And for a while, when this play's open, All the talk was about punts hitting the Giants scoreboard here in Arlington. I don't think we ever heard about a pass hitting the scoreboard, but that's probably about as close as you're going to get. That one was way up there.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Marcus Mariota scoring on the sneak from a yard out, and the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the
See, as the person who's leading the league in sacks. Get your bitch ass off my screen.
That makes it a 7-3 lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Another carry, same story. 4th quarter, and he is in red numbers right now with a running game.
Hard to believe because you figure at some point you break off a run. But in this case, what we're seeing is just pure domination by the defense. I think it started with the scouting report. They got into what they were doing offensively, into their mindset, and now they're beating them to the punch on every snap.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Tua sets up to pass it. Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Y'all let this dude hold on to
some tight spots all game long.
Man, y'all, this game is so funny.
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The game is funny, bro. Bro hanging on to stuff like that.
Applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Open man right side is St. Brown. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays. Harder to move it.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's
They go wow, bro.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Two 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off the draw, here's Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Tagovailoa. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Is he just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come
we don't do nothing else.
I like how you identified that because most
don't
people think winning
defend
plays with the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a
Can't
lead,
do nothing else.
they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe
We
finish
should
things
slow
off.
God, bitch.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Throwing here, Mariota. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Charles Harris showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
It's like...
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Bro.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Walker with another carry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes, right side. And he takes it in
There
for
we
the
go,
score.
dog.
Game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As